I met a gypsy.
You're in a hard position, and it's like you've got this media machine behind you, or not media machine, but you've got like your own machine. Like Myrtle is killing it. As much as I hate to admit it, he's killing it. And Jeremy, 100%. You know, is killing it. Red Bull, like the whole team that you guys, it's a small circle, but it's a really good circle. You've got your dad, you've got your mum, you've got Truman. Like there's a whole kind of crew that's sort of around what you guys are doing, right? And they're doing a really good job. And what they're doing is they're making it look fucking easy. They're making it look easy for you. Like you've got the merch drops, you've got the Jett OnlyFans thing. You like you're starting to look like a celebrity, and you're enjoying it, which you should. You really should enjoy this stuff that you've worked for. But that's going to start coming with, and I think you've already felt it, people that think you're not serious and that you don't want it and that you are fucking around and that you are going to be like a Travis Pastrana or a James Stewart or, you know, like a Josh Hansen, any one of these dudes that were like these fucking kid prodigies that it all, you know, the shit got to their head. And it's like, you like to dress nice, you like cool clothes, you like cool shit. So I think, honestly, man, one of the hardest things that you're going to have to face in your career is if you want to be this guy, like if you want to be Jett Lawrence, if you want to be the guy that you're setting yourself up to be, you're going to have to deal with a lot of that shit. And it's kind of already started, you know? So I think it's one of those things that there's just going to have to be a lot of like perspective on your end, that you're going to have to be okay with people kind of talking shit and not letting it get to you in that sense, or letting it kind of bring you down, because you are right. You don't have the fallback. You don't have the family with money. I mean, you're going to be fine, like, and your family's going to be fine. Everything will be fine, but that doesn't change how you feel in the moment, right? Like you can't erase that history of everything that you've been through just because you are doing well now.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, you know how we are. We talk so much crap that like when people do talk crap, like, I mean, on social media, like if I see that, I'm like, say it to my face, and like, and then like most people don't get punched in the mouth because they're behind a phone. Where if you're in person, there would be no chance I'd say. And if someone came up to me and said I was an effing idiot in front of my face, I would go, good job. That's it. Like, you don't, like, not many people do that nowadays because they hide behind a phone. And the most time in their mum's basement, like and so that doesn't faze me, because the only reason they're trying to pull me down or give me crap is because I'm doing something that they wanted to do and they couldn't make it, and I'm living their dream. And they think because I'm so young, oh, you got lucky, you got money, like you were saying, but no, I don't. I worked my ass off, and people think I have heaps of talent, and I kind of don't really like to say I do anymore. It's more so of the hard work. I didn't win the championship off of talent. I won it off of hard work. So people say I have heaps, and they're, this next big thing, and I hope to be this next big thing and fulfill that. But everyone thinks I'm just some talented kid. No one sees I wake up early, go to gym before I ride, like all the tinier things. Like I hired one of the most gnarliest trainer, Johnny O'Mara, he's worked with Ricky Carmichael, James Stewart, Ryan Dungey, like all those big names. And he's been through it. He's been through how many championships with Ricky, been through it with James, been through it with Ryan. So like he knows so much, and that's why, because we're not here just to go and get second place and just to have a living. We're here to do our job right, to earn as much money as we can, also having as much fun as we can along the way. But the main thing is to win titles. Yeah.
Do you think so? My hope for you is that you can be as dominant as a guy like Ricky, or as, you know, like the guy that can just like go out and win championships just consistently and just be like this superstar, right? But also be the guy that can like be the sort of celebrity dude and, you know, go to the MotoGPs and go around here and you know, like kind of live that celebrity kind of like high profile life. Like people can look down on that if they want to, but they can get fucked in my opinion. Because I personally think that the sport needs that. The sport, if it wants to go to the next level, it's like we need a next level athlete. And I think that, you know, it takes like one guy to put the sport on their back in a way. And like it's a lot of pressure in a way. But it's like there's a guy out there that can handle it. And it's like, can you be that guy? And it's like, I just hope you can be the guy that can win these championships and win all these races, but also enjoy the fuck out of it and like milk it for everything that it's worth, and like live that, you know, really rad lifestyle. Like, you know, Danny Rick, bro, he's the example of a guy, and same as Jack Miller. Like, Jack is fucking killing it, man. Like, multiple wins this season in MotoGP, multiple podiums. Danny Rick got a win. Like, and those boys are the most humble, down to earth legends that I've ever met. Like, those boys are as fucking legit as it gets, right? But they're doing it. Like, they're making heaps of cash, they're having heaps of fun, and they're getting great results. So like, it can be done, but there's like this weird ceiling that people want to put on like Supercross or motocross guys. Like, there's never really been a guy that's like burst into that superstar kind of realm. And I think James could have been that guy, but maybe he didn't want to be that guy, because I think you kind of got to want it. You kind of got to be open to it. And I heard he didn't really like much of like the fans. I heard like he wasn't much of like a big crowd person. That's why he kind of got a private jet, because he didn't like the big crowd, so he could just fly to the races. So I mean, that's the thing. It's like James was that level of like gnarly talents, just the most talented, freakish guy of all time. But when it come to, you know, he had the MTV show and he did that, but that comes with people talking shit on you and people wanting to pull you down, and then that can be pretty uncomfortable if you aren't kind of prepared to deal with that, you know. So it's almost like if you've kind of got to you kind of got to understand that if you want to be that guy, you've kind of got to take some shit for it, in a sense. But it sort of takes, you know, I think it takes that guy to really elevate the sport to the next level. Yeah, no, exactly. And I think the people giving you crap, I think it's probably not going to be my biggest thing, is because we already get it, like we get it pretty hard. Like, as a kid, we always got told if we sucked by our dad. Like, he was, there was no filter. It was straightforward. If you were sucking, he would tell you if you sucked. Sometimes, like, you'd just throw someone at you, you'd be sucking that bad. That's how you know you're really sucking bad. If you picked up as anything. So I think, like, the main thing I don't really need to listen to anyone outside of my group. I have my group. I have Lucas, my dad, Hammer, obviously Dan Truman. Now there's my Johnny O'Mara, my mum. There's like that group around me, the team and that stuff. Also, that group is all I need. Yeah. Someone telling me I suck from the outside, it's not. The guy's gonna, if he was helping me get to where I need to go in the future, I would probably listen. But he's not. Yeah. I don't need to listen to him to get to my future. The group I have now, they're going to help me to get where I want to in the future. That's why I keep it at a small group, especially now, because like you said, I'm starting to get bigger, so you don't quite know, like, I mean, I have little friends that I've made over the years, and getting new ones, like, I don't really listen to them much about advice, because they don't know much. They're new friends. I mean, it's cool, and you don't know if they're friends with you or trying to be in the same looking category as you. So but back to what I was kind of saying, I went off track, but like, that group is all I need. That group of anyone talking crap, don't need it. I don't listen. Doesn't bother me. I mean, we talk crap with my brother, my manager, like 24/7. Yeah. So like true Australians do. So, well, dude, like that doesn't faze me. The other day when we had that call, I was fucking losing it, eh? Yeah. But it makes me so pumped because I mean, it's not like we talk every, you know, week or whatever. It's like we can go a couple months talking.
Yeah.
It's like a lot changes in
Yeah.
that time. But every time I get on the
Yeah.
call, it's like you boys are in the car and it's just a full roast sesh. Like with any of my
100%.
any of my mates that I would call at home that would just be absolutely carrying on, that's what you boys are still doing. So I think that's a
100%.
pretty good sign.
Hopping in a car with Lucas and Hannah, that's my humbling session. That's literally a humbling session. Because I am the youngest one. Like on the bike, I may be kind of like big bro. But off the bike, yeah, you might not like that. I'm probably gonna hear it later, but I can get him. But no, let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase this. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase this.
Stick to it.
Bad.
Stick to your guns.
Let me rephrase it.
You said it.
I know on a dirt bike it's even. This is a lot better of explaining. On a dirt bike it's
humble,
even.
bro. That's called fake humble, bro.
Yeah. On dirt bikes we're even. Off the bike, he could still whoop my ass.
Yeah.
That's what I'd barely pick fights with him, because if I do, I'm getting my ass whooped. Like, he's big, bro. He did boxing when he was a kid. I did dancing. I can't dance out of a freaking fight. I mean, like, so I'm screwed if we get into a fight, because he did boxing. So when I get in the car, I just have to cop it because I'm the younger brother, and I just have to sit in the back seat and just. I try to make some comebacks, but some work, some don't. But we're learning. But most of the time, humble sessions are in that Range Rover.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.